Hello, this is me, Jenny Janesad, and I'm playing a TRLE called Villa Mortal. Right, as you guessed, this is a 2-1 TRLE it's a kind of a WAD, I suppose, or something, in the original game framework, so we have to use DOSBox because it's using the DOS executable, which won't work on modern machines. So I wanted to record this on I wanted to play it back on my Pentium 4, and then use this video out and put it onto my Pentium D with a TV capture card, and it wouldn't run on the Pentium 4, so I was very annoyed at that. And there's a glide version and the standard version, and I wanted to do the glide version, so I put it onto my Core Quad, and I'm outputting it through an HDMI out because the graphics card got this HDMI out thing, and put it into a little TV. It squashes the signal down to a colour composite basically, and then the main window that runs the glide is too big. I can't get it to work because the standard resolution is like 700 by 600. So I can't get that working, so I'm running this standard version. I do that thing where you press that 3 times and it makes everything kind of keeps going bendy. So I don't mind using the standard version. I quite like the standard version, but I really would like to have played or recorded the glide version, but sort of the voodoo version, but it won't run on a window that's small enough. So here we are in this standard version. Got to jump over there. There's this slope, and we have to do backwards. Lara won't do it most of the time. Probably done it wrong. It's a bit of an annoyance, this is. Who thought this up? Let's have a room with a slope in it. There's a door into the water there, like a grate. Keep getting this wrong. I'm bloody annoyed at this. Lara. Gotta sort of go like that. She has to go down backwards and then land. I thought she couldn't land on that, but apparently she can. Lara, please don't fall off. Some of these textures go invisible. It's a bit of a glitchy kind of thing. So run to here and pull the lever, Lara. Different keys for sidestepping, which is weird. Opens the door. This got a bit confusing. It's very system, of course, and on the system when I first ever played it years ago, got stuck halfway the level. And this is a bit similar to that. It isn't all underwater, but big room, full of water, and it looks like it's completely full, but it's not. There's no surface. You can't see it from underneath. So there's a few pickups around here, and Lara, where are we going? There's a doorway here. It doesn't open, but it goes to another room where there's like a pool of water. We come back here later on. We can't really see, the camera doesn't show. We can't get through there yet. There's a number of pickups around here somewhere. Lara, what are we doing? There's basically this underwater area. It's just a return trip area. There's a couple of pickups down here. There's a room with like grates in it, and then there's a shotgun behind one of these walls in another bit of the level. I can't quite see through them. It's kind of weird. There's a crocodile there. So. Lara, what are you doing? Oh yeah, there. Come on, Lara. There's a number. Lara, for crying out loud. There's a few pickups I just discovered actually a little bit earlier. I played it yesterday. Not much of a practice. I just wanted to see this first area again. There was. Where is it? Where is it, Lara? There's like this area here, and there's like a bit that goes down. And this is like. It's not too bad. It's fairly well paced actually, this level is, but it's a little bit kind of cryptic and a little bit confusing in places. Right, so we have to get up rather than down. Lara. There's just like platforms over there. If I remember anything there. Right, so we have to get on here. It's one of these jumpy ones, so I'm going to save do what, because I found when I did this, played 2-1 some years ago, the save wouldn't work with the glide version. or something, so it's a bit annoying. Right, Lara, got to jump again, and you should get that. Magic automatic, right. A lot of bats and things. Oops. See, this is the reason why I'm recording it through like a TV out thing, is because there's a problem with screen tearing, where if Lara turns like that, all of this, the whole screen sort of splits in two really badly on DOSBox. I'd be happy to record it in, much easier actually if I did, but to record it screen recording with Hypercam 2, which is what I use, but it doesn't do a very good job, at least this DOS kind of DOSBox thing. So that's why it looks a bit like a PlayStation 1 or something, with a kind of a TV out look to it. Right, we go down here, Lara. What are we doing? Go down it. Oh, this is where the shotgun is, I think. Lara, what are we doing? Yeah, we're on the other side of the crocodile was in there. It's weird, they've got like the bars, but you can't see through it. Lara, she has trouble picking up things. I had this before years ago in TR1. She wouldn't pick up the thing. She'd right over it. There we are. Watch my breath bar there. There we are. This is just to get this thing. I can't remember if it's a secret. It might be. A lot of underwater bits in the beginning, and then it kind of goes a little bit less about that later on in the level. Right. So where do we go now? Well, when we was on our way here, we got to that ledge, and oops, we go here. Don't fall off, Lara, please. There's a number of bats that turn up again. I wasn't really wanting to do this level because it's like, oh, if I'm going to record it, I've got to mess about with TV out type stuff. Is it on? Can't see. It's kind of in a game actually. So, I'm really careful. There's a platform there, but it doesn't. We have to get over there, over to that corner there. Let me go over here, Lara. Forgetting the side step keys are different on this. Camera does a few weird. Oh, it fell off. And what the heck are you doing, Lara? Lara, you can't jump. It's been a while since I played the TR1. I'm sure it's been a little while. I can't remember the last one I played. It was there was one I did not that long ago. I can't gauge this very well because of the fact she's on a Lara. Oh, keep. Let's try again. From here, maybe. Oh, okay, I'll go this way instead. Right, so getting through that gap is so bloody annoying. Another area here, we're not a lot in it. We have to get over there then. Yeah, there's like a little garden thing. Right. Come on, Lara. Do we get over? Got to do a fair jump here actually. Lara, don't jump. This is the problem with this. It kind of does this stupid camera thing again. Showboating. They're doing this showboating. Not what I can do with the camera. There we go. I can correct it. Go this way a little bit. Run. Jump. There's this area here. Looks like a garden. Should we go up and I'll point out some things. We've got a gate. A sundial. The sundial's just for looking at everything. And there's little garden things. What's up there? Nothing. There's a lever. Where is it here? Oh, Lara, pull it. That opens a gate there. This goes to... where does this go, Lara? This goes to an area with gorillas in it, so get this. Not that difficult to kill, but oops, got it. There we are. I think there's 3 of them in there. So this area is a bit reminiscent of the Colosseum, I think. Oops. Any pickups, Lara? I don't know if there's anything much around here because I haven't done a huge amount of practice on it, so... What's in here, Lara? Nothing. Oh, there's a back. Mine's all bullets, actually. Right, so... this area here is very nice, but it's hiding a little bit of a way we've got to get up, so... Where are we going, Lara? What are we doing? There's a nasty little dirty tricks campaign. You've got to be a little bit careful when going over here. Because if we go... run, jump... don't go down there because there's a hole in the ground and spikes. If you fall... I actually fell in and Lara didn't die, but you can't get out if you survive. So we're just going to jump, Lara. Don't mess this up. Oh, you stupid woman. I haven't bloody saved, have I? I don't know where the damn save. I haven't saved since yesterday before. This is funny. Right, here we are. Okay, I'm going to stop here and I'll be back in part 2.